No, I mean, we don't want to commit any, so we haven't been working on them.
Figure out what's happened now, why it.
Well, it's pretty simple. I mean, we were pretty good with Pan American and A&M. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen DePaul play. I don't know if you know their style of game, but it's a hard team to play unless you can prepare for them. They trap off missed shots, off make shots. It's a third game and third day. It's a tough team. So if you don't get to prepare for that, and you have two other games before that, it was tough for us.
What are your thoughts on how they going to team like Stanford?
It'll be fun. I mean, when I was playing in college, we got to play Louisiana Tech, who was number one in the country at that time. I tell our kids to embrace it. I mean, it's so early right now. We have 26 games left. I mean, everybody wants to, I don't know, just, I guess maybe panic. And the only ones that aren't is us. I mean, we're going to get better every day. There's going to be, a part in our schedule where we're going to have some opportunities to play against teams that, aren't nationally ranked. But, if this was 4 games left, okay, well, maybe so. We have 26 games left, and we've had a great schedule.
Not the mental aspect, but the physical aspect. What do you need to do to coach to improve?
I'm not sure what do you mean.
Well, I mean, to improve. I mean, you went on the road, won
Mm-hmm.
3 games. What kind of things did you see happening on the floor that you can improve on?
There's a lot of things. I mean, offensive execution, just get better at that, feeding the post, reading each other, running motion, you're still learning each other, you're still learning their movements, the screens, the slips, what's open. So watching a lot of film and making sure that we're improving on who's where, when, buttoning down on the quick hitter plays that we have, making sure the right people have the ball, and then we're reading everything. It's just not, the quick hitters we run aren't just for one thing, they're for multiple things. And, just to get better in situations where, where it's a 1 possession or 2 possession game and, we get a stop. And against Pan American we did. We got the stop and we got the shot we wanted, just didn't go in.
What could a win over Stanford do for the program?
Well, I mean, it'd be 1 win, and we have, again, then 25 games left. But a win, any win. I mean, if you're a competitor, you just want to win. So a win over Stanford, a win over anybody would be, exactly, I mean, we play to win, and that's what you want to do, and we prepare to win. And
Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
Is there any added pressure facing a team that some call the number 1 team in the nation?
Yeah, I guess, I mean, we've already played A&M, we've already played DePaul, and those 3 teams, well, A&M and DePaul will be in the top 10. A&M already is, DePaul will be there. I mean, they're that good. I mean, it's a fun way to open up the pit, hopefully have a lot of fans, play as hard as we did in Chicago, and, who knows? Tip the ball up and see.
What do you think about, just the run of, 3 straight ranked opponents? I mean, just, what are your thoughts on that?
That's fun. I mean, like I said, when you schedule it and you go through your schedule, you want to be able to balance it out a little bit, obviously, but we'll get that balance in there. Like I said, we've got plenty of games left. If the rest of our games were against ranked opponents, it'd be kind of tough. But, just balance it out a little bit and go from there.
Yvonne, has Ebony's departure affected this club in any way?
I don't think so.
What about Chavez? I noticed she really played good in the few minutes that she played. She had 53 minutes. She had 19 points and 17 rebounds.
Yeah.
Is she kind of maybe getting a chance maybe to play a even more minutes?
Lord, everybody's playing. Everybody. Those posts are rotating like crazy. They're all and they're all doing a great job. It doesn't matter in our post who really starts. We've had Josie and Khadijah, and Khadijah's played very well too. But, once you get Alexa in, she's going to play just as many minutes as a starter. And same thing as Kiana. You can get about 20 minutes, 15 minutes or so, and then whoever kind of has a hot hand, then you just roll with it. So if it happens to be the combination of Alexa and Khadijah, fine. If it's Kiana and Khadijah, or whoever it might be. But I like our posts, and they've stepped up, and they've done a nice job.
So, Coach, what are your expectations going into this game? What are you going to be working on most going into?
Well, we have to execute and take care of the ball. Stanford, no one presses like DePaul, so we're not going to see that probably ever unless we have to play them again. But they will throw a man press out there. We've got to execute and take care of the ball. We've got to make sure that our possessions are effective. If we go down there and we have an open shot, go ahead and take it, but we can't take too many quick shots and give them multiple possessions. Make them work on both ends of the court, and, if they're going to hit shots, make them work for it, and that's what you want to do.
So, freshman-wise, who do you think you're the happiest with so far of the?
Oh, I'm happy with all of them. They're working their tail off, and they're all going in there, and they improve every day. They really do. So I'm really happy with the 4 that have come in, happy where their mindset is, and they've done a nice job.
Anything else? Great.
Cool.
Thank you, everybody. All right, questions for Bryce?
Bryce, where's the confidence in this squad right now?
Where's the what?
Confidence?
Oh, I'm sorry. I would say the confidence is in each of us individually and as a team. I think that we haven't lost much of it, if we lost any at all. And I just think that as we go on and practice every day, we're gaining more and more of it every day in practice. The more we do wrong, the more we do right. Either way, we learn from our mistakes and we gain confidence.
You've had the experience of playing against a big-time opponent in the pit before, a
Mhm.
nationally ranked team. Now you get another one, arguably, the number 1 team or top 5 team. Just what do you take away from those experiences that you can apply to this so that it's not as overwhelming when you play a team like Stanford?
I just think we take away from just playing ball. I think some of us, or the upperclassmen, kind of have experience, and then for the lower classmen, we kind of just encourage them, let them know it's just another game. They're just another team, just like we are. We can't play scared. We can't back down. And I think that with the past team that we've had come in here, it's a lot of good experience for us to pass down to our younger teammates.
What has to change?
As far as
Wins.
I think what has to change is us coming together as a team. I don't think that we've been playing with the greatest team chemistry so far, and I think we're still kind of confused about some things that we need to learn. But I think that as we continue to practice and we continue to communicate and build team chemistry off the court as well as on the court, we'll get better, and then we'll figure out those wins.
All the negatives, what do you think your team is doing positive?
Keeping our heads up. We're not looking at the losses. We're not looking at things we did wrong too much. We learn from it, and we go on from there. We don't dwell on it too long, and we just get ready for the next day.
Your thoughts on the schedule to open the season? You get 3 top 20 opponents in 4 games.
That's amazing. I think it's a really good thing. It's a really good opportunity for us. And I just think that we're all excited to play, and we're ready to play. So I think it's a really good thing for us.
What about you played Pan American and you were down by 18. You came back, which is a plus, and then you played Texas A&M really tough. A top 5 team, and then you played DePaul. What do you think the reason would be that you would, play pretty good the first 2 games and then have a letdown on the 3rd game? Do you have any real reason why?
I don't think there's a reason for that. I just think, I don't know, I guess it's kind of tough going 3 games, 3 days, but it's no excuse at the end of the day. And I just think that, I don't know, maybe we didn't have our minds in the right place. I don't know. I don't really think there's an excuse for it. So